Let's get right into it. Number 7. The Gluten Scare. You see a bag of potato chips with a big gluten-free label. You think these must be healthier. All plain potato chips are naturally gluten-free. That's like putting a dolphin-free label on apple juice. Gluten is just a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye. It's not some toxic chemical that companies heroically removed from your snacks. Only about 1% of people actually have celiac disease, a condition where gluten causes serious health problems. That's about 3 million Americans who legitimately need to avoid gluten. But somehow, companies have convinced nearly 30% of Americans to buy gluten-free products. These companies aren't doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Gluten-free products can cost up to 200% more than their regular counterparts. Those potato chips with the gluten-free label cost about $1 more than regular chips, for literally the same thing. It's like paying extra for water-free orange juice. Companies started slapping gluten-free labels on everything from eggs to milk to water, because apparently, someone out there was worried about gluten in their H2O. This trend has actually made life harder for people with real celiac disease. All this fake gluten hysteria has led many people to not take celiac disease seriously. It's like crying wolf, but with wheat proteins. Next time you see a gluten-free label, ask yourself if this product was ever supposed to have gluten in the first place. Chances are, you're just paying extra for a fancy sticker. Number 6. The Disposable Trap. Your grandma's mop is still going strong after 20 years, but your Swiffer needs new pads every week. That's not an accident. Companies have mastered the art of turning minor inconveniences into expensive problems that keep you coming back for more. Take K-Cups. Making coffee used to be simple. Grounds, filter, water, done. Then Keurig came along and said, measuring coffee grounds is horrible. Cleaning filters is the worst part of your morning. Now people pay about $40 per pound for coffee in K-Cups instead of $10 to $15 for regular coffee. You're paying 4 times more just to avoid measuring coffee. Their recyclable pods are technically recyclable. After you peel off the lid, dump out the grounds, remove the filter, and clean out any residue. No one's doing all that at 7 a.m. The company knows most people won't bother. They just slap recyclable on the box, so you feel less guilty about throwing away plastic pods every year. K-Cups are just the tip of the disposable iceberg. Look around your house right now. Count how many things you buy over and over that could easily be reusable. Swiffer pads, disposable dusters, makeup remover wipes, paper towels. Each one of these was carefully designed to make you think washing or reusing is somehow more inconvenient than constantly buying new ones. Your grandparents would probably laugh at the idea of throwing away a perfectly good cleaning cloth after one use. Number 5. The Gatorade Gambit. Think about the last time you grabbed a Gatorade after a light jog or during lunch break. You were played. Back in 1965, Gatorade was created to solve a real problem. The University of Florida football team was collapsing in the brutal Florida heat. Guys running drills in 90-degree weather, wearing full gear for hours. These athletes were losing so much water and electrolytes that some were ending up in the hospital. That's when Dr. Robert Cade stepped in and created a drink that would help. Gatorade realized they couldn't make billions just selling to people who actually needed their product. There aren't that many professional athletes, so they pulled off one of the greatest marketing tricks ever. They convinced regular people that they needed this sugar water just to function. Unless you're working out intensely for more than an hour, you don't need sports drinks at all. Water works just fine. Gatorade wants you thinking that your 20-minute walk means you need to replenish those electrolytes. A 20-ounce bottle of Gatorade has 34 grams of sugar. That's like eating 8 sugar cubes. You're paying premium prices for sugar water with a tiny bit of salt in it. They even had to settle a $300,000 lawsuit because they were telling teens to replace water with Gatorade. That's like telling people to replace their vegetables with gummy bears. A clever marketing team just made you think you need it. Number 4. The wellness industry scam. The wellness industry is worth over $4 trillion, and they didn't get there by selling you carrots. They got there by making you terrified of normal food. They create a problem that doesn't exist, like toxins building up in your body. If you actually had toxins building up, you'd be in the hospital, not browsing Instagram for detox teas. That's what your liver and kidneys are for. They're your body's own cleaning crew, working 24/7. Then they introduce a miracle solution. Usually it's some random plant that farmers in the Himalayas have been eating for centuries. Suddenly, this plant is everywhere. In your smoothies, your face cream, even your dog's treats. Most superfoods are just regular foods with a good PR team. Before 2012, the biggest buyer of kale in America was Pizza Hut, and they weren't even using it for food. It was decoration for their salad bars. Then some marketing genius rebranded it as a superfood. And suddenly people were paying $15 for a kale smoothie. The same kale that was literally being used as garnish. Belle Gibson claimed she cured her terminal brain cancer with special diets and alternative therapies, wrote a best-selling wellness app, got famous, made tons of money. She never had cancer. Most of these expensive superfoods aren't any better than regular fruits and vegetables. That $15 acai bowl is nutritionally pretty much the same as a banana and some blueberries. The only super thing about it is the price tag. Those detox teas everyone's pushing on Instagram are just laxatives with good marketing. The only thing they'll detox is your wallet. Number 3. The fast fashion cycle. That shirt you bought last month already looks so last season. It's not you, it's them. Fast fashion companies are playing a game with your brain. And they're winning. Fashion used to have 4 seasons. Spring, summer, fall, winter. The weather changes, so do your clothes. That made sense. Now companies like Zara and H&M pump out 52 micro-seasons per year, a new collection every single week. These companies deliberately make clothes that fall apart after a few washes, buttons pop off, seams unravel, fabric looks like it's been through a war zone. The average piece of fast fashion clothing gets worn just 7 times before being thrown away. 7 times. Almost all of it ends up in landfills, where it will sit for 200 years, slowly breaking down into microplastics. These companies convinced us wearing the same outfit twice on social media is embarrassing. They created a world where people feel pressured to post haul videos, bags and bags of new clothes. Shopping turned into a competitive sport. Those recycling programs where stores give you discounts for old clothes, that's just a trick to get you back in the store. Like a drug dealer offering a discount on your next fix. These companies aren't just selling clothes anymore. They're selling FOMO, fear of missing out. They've invented fashion anxiety. They're cashing in on your fear. Your closet's full. Your wallet's empty. That $5 t-shirt is a trap. Number 2. The snake oil of tech. Ever notice when you buy a new TV, there's always that sales guy hovering nearby? He's about to tell you about these special cables that will make your experience truly premium. Fancy packaging, gold-plated connectors, prices that make your wallet cry. You're being played. These companies want you to believe your $20 HDMI cable is ruining your picture quality. They'll throw around fancy terms like oxygen-free copper and advanced signal processing. But digital signals only work in 2 ways. They either work or they don't. Those $200 premium HDMI cables, they do exactly the same job as a $5 cable from Amazon. Scientists have tested this. 0 difference. Absolutely none. These companies prey on that fear that maybe you're not getting the full experience. It's like selling bottled air and claiming it's premium oxygen. Some premium cable companies actually buy cheap cables in bulk. They slap on fancy braiding, add gold plating that does absolutely nothing, and then charge you a fortune for it. It's like putting a Gucci sticker on a regular t-shirt and charging $500 for it. That gold plating they love to brag about? It's literally just for show. Gold doesn't corrode easily, sure, but neither does the regular nickel plating on cheaper cables. Unless you plan to use your HDMI cable underwater, it makes 0 difference. Some companies even claim their cables need to be broken in like a new pair of shoes. They'll tell you the cable needs 100 hours of use before it reaches optimal performance. That's like saying water needs training before it can flow through a pipe properly. You're not getting better quality. You're just getting better marketing. Save your money for something that actually matters. Number 1. The Upgrade Treadmill. Tech companies are turning your perfectly good devices into paperweights. Your phone starts having a stroke right after the new model comes out. That's planned obsolescence. They release a product that works great. Then about a year later, they push out a software update that makes your device slower than a snail in molasses. Your once zippy phone starts taking coffee breaks between each tap. Perfect timing. A shiny new model just hit the stores. Phones used to have removable batteries. Now everything's sealed tighter than a submarine. They'll tell you it's for water resistance or sleeker design. The real reason is they don't want you fixing anything yourself. In 2017, one major phone company admitted to deliberately slowing down older phones. Their excuse was to protect aging batteries. Car dealers don't slash your tires to protect your suspension. You have a drawer full of perfectly good chargers that suddenly became useless. That's not innovation. That's them picking your pocket with a smile. The new phone has 0.1 megapixels more than last year's model. Better toss your current phone in the garbage and spend $1,000 on this groundbreaking advancement. We're not just talking about phones. Printers mysteriously die right after their warranty expires. Laptops become slower than a tortoise with arthritis. Look into right-to-repair options. There are whole communities dedicated to fixing devices that companies claim are unrepairable. Vote with your wallet. Support companies that make products meant to last, not ones designed to self-destruct. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.